Next, we're going to hear from Krystle, who is a postpartum doula at Bridgetown Babies. And we'll make sure that Krystle gets her 10 minutes.
Yeah. So Krystle, I'm going to go ahead and promote you to a panelist right now. Oh, no, not you. Sorry, I picked the wrong person. Don't turn on your camera. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Here's Krystle. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for being here today.
Of course. I'm so excited.
All right. We will pop right off and let you get straight to it.
Okay. Hello. I'm so excited to be here. This is Bridgetown Baby's first time with the parent trip, and we're so excited. And so my name is Krystle Gard. I'm with Bridgetown Baby Doulas. I am a postpartum doula, a mom of 3 boys and a new puppy, and I've also been a surrogate. And for those of you who don't know, Bridgetown Baby is a local doula agency that specializes in providing comprehensive postpartum care and lactation. We are a really diverse group of doulas and lactation consultants, and we lovingly serve all types of families throughout the whole postpartum year, not just the first 3 months. So today I'm going to touch briefly on a postpartum plan because I feel like it's really important and not talked about enough. And then we'll jump into why every family should have postpartum doula care. So, and I talk really fast. If you have questions, just feel free. I'll try to see if I can find them later. Sarah and Olivia can help. So I'm going to share my screen really quick with this. Okay. So this is a typical birth plan. We've kind of all seen them. You think about them. You think about what you're going to do, where you're going to stay, who's going to be there. And then the reality for most of us is this is a typical postpartum plan. And if you're anything like me, this is my postpartum plan for singleton and twins. And so we at Bridgetown are really trying to help families really think about their postpartum plan in advance and to really help create a thriving postpartum period. And so at Bridgetown, we give our clients a free workbook to work through either by themselves or with us. And so one of the first things you can hire a postpartum doula to do is work with you through your postpartum plan to really have an extensive, holistic view of what that's going to look like. And I do have information on that workbook. If anybody wants it, I can get that to you as well. So really briefly, what you can think about for a postpartum plan is, what do you want that period to feel like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Really think like holistically about what you want that to be like. And then in that, thinking about what kind of people are going to make that feeling possible. You may have family members that are really close and wonderful, but they may not be the best person to have in that postpartum bubble. And so really thinking about that. And then the other thing with the pandemic is you may not be able to have family or friends in your home. And so hiring a postpartum doula can be like absolutely essential to having support during this postpartum period. And as Olivia mentioned, Bridgetown Baby is taking a lot of precautions. We've actually been working through almost the whole pandemic, myself included. And so one of those, or 2 of those, is we are only seeing families 1 at a time, and we're quarantining before and after seeing our families. And we are also offering virtual doula support as well that would be a really great, easy way to help work through that postpartum plan with you. I have notes because I didn't want to forget, so I'm just double checking I didn't miss anything. Awesome. And then the other 2 things to think about for your postpartum plan is daily tasks. Who's going to take out the laundry, walk the dog, all those kind of things, just so that there's no unfulfilled expectations between you and your partner during this time. And then lastly, thinking about food and like nurturing yourself. How are you going to eat? Do you need a meal train set up, which your doula can do? Are you going to freeze your meals, download like a service app for delivery? So just thinking about that will really help you transition into a really easy, I need to figure out how to unshare. to get into that postpartum period. So now we'll go into the doulas. So what is a postpartum doula, and how can they support you and your family during this amazing transition? So postpartum doulas provide a bridge of support for you and your new life by providing expertise, resources, an extra set of hands so that your family can rest and bond with your new baby. And that all sounds lovely, but what does that really look like? And so I'm going to share my screen again. I should have just left it shared. But, and mostly these are just really cute pictures of babies, because who doesn't want to see cute pictures of babies? I have like 5 screens open. Okay. So one of the first ways doulas obviously help is to help create bonding with your baby and giving you time and space to have one-on-one time with your baby. And so that could look like us doing some mild housework, like laundry or dishes, prepping food. I personally love to cook and always have lactation cookies or protein balls or snacks available for my families. Also prepping food for dinner, breakfast, making phone calls, and then also maybe we're entertaining older siblings while you're with the baby, or we keep with the baby while you're having alone time with those older siblings who might feel a little left out. And then one of my other favorite things to do is to help organize. So helping organize nurseries, feeding stations, and really just create a really simple fluid flow throughout the house that's just going to make everything simple and easy for you. And then one of the most helpful things a postpartum doula can do is to answer the "is this normal?" question. So we get this all the time, and we are really well adversed in typical newborn behaviors such as pooping, spitting up, reflux, growing spurts, all of those things. So we can really help you be decisive on what's normal and what we should maybe, or you should maybe take extra steps for. And then also having a professional kind of being there to help care for the baby on a continual basis just really creates a continuity in care throughout that whole postpartum period for you. Other ways postpartum doulas can help are hands-on practice. So we love to advise our families with postpartum care, which could look like bathing, diaper changes, swaddling, but we're really there to support you and help you do it. We're not doing it for you. And then at Bridgetown, we always really like to focus on helping not only the birthing parent, but their partner as well with physical and emotional healing. And so it's really normal for people to cry, whether that's happiness, sadness, frustration, or just utter exhaustion. But we're really here to listen and have you be heard, and then support you in whatever way possible to get you those resources you need. And we are resources at your fingertips. Bridgetown Baby has tons of connections with lactation, postpartum depression, nutrition, lots of other care providers. But most importantly, we love making connections with other families. And right now, especially with the pandemic, a lot of that is on Zoom, but we're finding that to be really helpful in that you can just show up. Like pajamas, messy hair, puked on, baby screaming, just show up, because you know what? Everybody else is showing up in the same way. And so it's been really beautiful to watch these deeper connections happen than maybe even that would have in person. And so we offer a free nurturing circle on Tuesdays via Zoom. And I also can get information for that if anybody's interested. But that is prenatal all the way through toddlerhood. And you just show up as is whenever you want. And we always have a lactation consultant at those meetings as well. Sorry, I'm probably going really fast. And last but certainly not least is sleep, sleep, sleep. So postpartum doulas especially really are working more and more at nights. And so at Bridgetown, we've been doing tons of overnight visits. And so basically we come for like 9 hours. One partner gets to sleep. The feeding partner gets to have more chunks of sleep. And we're just really creating the ability to rest and replenish and be able to enjoy and thrive through this postpartum period instead of trying to survive. It's kind of our goal. Also, this picture, I just want to note, is a doula with triplets and an older sibling. My mom naps. So I'm going to figure out how to stop sharing. Yeah, and so just I think really quickly in summary, with all that said, each doula is going to be really different with their specialties, experience, culture, and work of scope. So if it's possible, we really recommend you interviewing different doulas. And so even though we've got a ton of different options at Bridgetown, we really still encourage people to look around because it's really important you find the specific person who fits the needs of your family. So take time to do a postpartum plan. Postpartum doulas are there to provide comprehensive care so that you can grow in strength and confidence. At Bridgetown, we pride ourselves on really being diverse and having our families feeling confident and knowledgeable so that when we are done working with you, you can just continue to thrive. And we are always here as a resource for anybody who needs it. And I just want to plug two things. We always have multiple fundraisers a year, and some of those are for current or previous clients that may need financial assistance. And then we also have tons of free baby stuff to donate and give away. So if you or someone you know is in need, please, please, please contact us. We have more stuff than we can store, and we would love to give it to somebody who really could use it. So I think I said what I need to say. I think there's a lot of questions, so I'm gonna stop talking. And yeah.
Thank you for sharing. I didn't know the piece about having like materials and goods and stuff to donate. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really great. Yeah, some of the stuff that just came up in the chat was somebody was looking for a link to the nurturing circle. So I went ahead and threw that in there.
Oh, thank you so much.
For you. Yeah, totally. And I just want to say, as a doula, not a postpartum doula, but as a doula, I also always encourage people to interview multiple doulas. It really is about the right fit and who you can feel comfortable showing up puked on, unslept, without a bra on in front of, right?
Or go to the bathroom in front of. That was my experience.
Yeah,
no?
Totally. Yeah, so I totally agree. Let's see. I don't see any other questions in here. Thank you so much for talking to us about it. It was great to see you.
You too.
I'm going to pull your information up here on the screen.
Okay, cool.
Everybody.
And we'll talk to you later. Thank you, Krystle.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day, you guys.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Thanks for watching. If you liked our channel, please make sure that you hit the button at the bottom and subscribe so you don't miss any other videos we have coming up.
If you want to know the moment we post, hit that bell to notify you.
Ding, ding. We're also on Facebook and Instagram.
At the Parent Trip PDX.
And we have a Patreon that we'd love you to check out.
We do all of this for free. We love to support you. We love to share all these resources. But it would help us out a lot if you came and gave us a little support so we can keep doing what we do.
Thanks.